Hello. In this demo, I will show you how to make a systems map. Remember, a systems map is a tool to identify actors in a system and show the relationship or interactions between the actors. There are many ways of doing a systems map and many uses of it. You could use it to map a supply chain, a family dynamics, a football club, or the relationship between the church and the community. But the basic principle in mapping whatever system you're interested in is the same. This is what I will show you. So let's get started. Normally, I do this on a big sheet of paper with pens of different colors. I use sticky notes and of different sizes and color, but I'm doing a really simplified version here on Jamboard. First, name the system you want to explore. In my case, I want to solve for food security in South Africa. This will be a highly complex map as the boundary is quite large. The second thing is to physically draw a boundary on your canvas, around the system you want to explore. And you can see my boundary here. This physical boundary will serve to remind me that the entities or elements in my system ought to be stakeholders from South Africa, since that is my system of exploration. The third step is to place the stakeholders or players, including yourself, within the boundary. And you need to be mindful of the distance and power relations between the players. In solving for food security, in my case, I am thinking of food security forces of access, availability, and utilization. And you can see some of the stakeholders that I have identified as important. There is me here at the corner. I am close to the consumers because I feel I have a greater influence and relationship to them. I have fast food chains and I place them close to marketing and advertising corporations. I have also identified what I consider to be barriers to food security. Things like climate change here, land reform, food waste, and market volatility. And you can see other players here: Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fishery, Department of Health, big food retailers. So here I'm just populating the different stakeholders, the different players in my system of exploration. And the last thing that I do is to use dots, lines, arrows to show relationships or interactions between the elements of my system. And you could use solid lines or broken lines. I'm using solid lines to depict strong relationship and broken lines to depict weak relationships, like the relationship between consumers and market volatility. And here am I at the corner, close to the consumers. And the consumers, seem to be influenced by big food retailers, or there's a sort of relationship between the retailers and consumers. So here you begin to map connections and relationship. And from my map here, what is getting visible to me is the types of relationship that I need to influence, or the people that I need to work with if I am to solve for food security in South Africa. It is also becoming clear to me that, of my own position in the system and the level of influence that I have. I can also now, begin to see ways of changing paths or connections to create real, sustainable, or systemic change. So This is a really simplified version of a systems map. And I hope this short demo has opened your imagination to what is possible with systems mapping. I wish you luck as you create your own systems map.